Hello, everyone. I think most of you know me. My name is Ricco Brown. I'm the Executive Vice President for Neolife International, and I'm truly excited to be here at your year-end convention. You know, I understand that this convention is about unity. It's about working together. It's about building and building relationships. I want to thank the individuals that put this convention together, Charles and Judith, and all of the team that has worked on making this an event that each and every one of you will have an opportunity to grow and to learn. You know, I've been traveling to East Africa since 1999, and I've seen the East African business move in various directions. I've seen it go up, I've seen it stabilize, and I've seen us not do the best job that we can possibly do. But here in November, as we start to think about January 2023, this is a good time to start thinking about all the things that you want to do, what you want to achieve in your business and for your life. You see, success is what we want for each and every one of you. Success in your business, success in your relationships, and success in your life. But did you know that there is a challenge to achieving success? You see, think about this. Most people spend their entire lives trying to make a living, while others are engaged in the process of designing and having a lifestyle. To be successful in life, it requires that you be more than a good person. It requires that you be more than a good mother or father or spouse or wife or husband. It requires that you are willing to overcome the challenges and the setbacks that you are confronted with on the road to success. It requires that you are willing to do the impossible until it becomes possible. You have to be committed to working your business. You have to be committed to experiencing the no's. You have to be committed to people saying, I'm not interested. That's okay. That is going to happen in our business. But if you're going to be successful, the first thing you have to do is you have to start doing the uncomfortable until it becomes comfortable. You see, I've learned in my 30 years of experience with this company that going from average to fortune is not that difficult. Yes, I said it. Going from average to earning a fortune is not that difficult. The difficult part is thinking about the challenges that you'll have to overcome on the road to success. It is more difficult in your mind than it is in reality. Quit thinking about problems. Quit thinking about challenges. Confront them as you connect to them. And if you connect to them and you handle the challenges, then all we want you to do is just move forward. You see, building your business, there is no secret. There's no secret sauce that you put on it to make it better. The secret is you. The secret is your determination. The secret is your commitment. The secret is your focus. You see, you play a vital role in this process of achieving the things that you want to achieve. And there's some things that you're going to have to do along the way. So let's talk about you just for a moment. Not just success, but you. The first thing that you're going to have to do starting now, preparing for the future, is engage in a process called self-evaluation. Self-evaluation. You need to look at yourself. You need to decide what you really want, what you're really willing to do, how hard you're really willing to work. You have to evaluate if you are willing to overcome the challenges and the setback, to enjoy the discipline that's necessary in building a dynamic business. Look at yourself, make a determination, and then decide what it is you want to achieve. Some of you just want to experience better health. Some of you want to experience financial gain. Some of you just want to build relationships. Regardless of what it is you want to do, it is important that you decide now, not next week, not next month. It is important that you decide now what it is you want to do. The second thing is you have to decide if you're ready to move. Are you ready to go from where you are to the next step? Are you ready to go from what you're earning to greater income? You have to decide whether you are ready to move and commit to that decision and do all that is necessary, which I'm going to share some things with you a little later, that is to achieve the success that you want. Here's another thing. Change your thinking to positive. Change your thinking to positive. I don't care if someone say, no, think positive. I don't care if someone don't do what they say they're going to do. Think positive. You have to let go any negative feelings, any negative thoughts that you have about building your business. You have to let them go. If you let them go and always thinking positive. I know most of you have seen me, and I've had an opportunity to talk to a lot of you. I'm always positive about what you can do and what is going to happen in Kenya. Kenya is one of my favorite places, so I want to see you achieve massive success. But I don't decide that. You decide that. You have to decide if you are ready to move, if you're going to be positive about the concept. Here's another thing. Don't take things personally. Don't take them personally. Challenges come, challenges go. Things will happen. It is not what happens to you. It is how you receive and you handle the things that are happening. Sometimes we shut down. Sometimes we put our head in the ground because we take it personal. We say, they're doing this to me. Nobody is doing anything to you. People have a right to make the decision that they want. You just have to do a better job at selling your business to the individuals that you're talking to selling your product to the individuals that you're talking to selling the community, the East African Eagles, selling that community to the people so that they'll have something that they can hold on to. Listen, you heard me say this before. People will work for money, they will die for a cause, and they will kill for recognition. The East African Eagles offer people all of those opportunities, a chance to earn, a cause to be a part of, and let me tell you, recognition beyond no other. You all will receive tremendous recognition here today. And I know that the individuals whose name is called is feeling proud of themselves and the effort that they put in. Expect the best at all times. That's a part of that positive thinking. Expect that things are going to go the way you want them. And if they don't, experience the moment of disappointment, then let it go. Experience the emotion and then let it go. Don't hold on to it. Expect that the best is going to happen, because the more positive you are, when you think of the best things that's going to happen, then they will happen to you. Here's the last thing about you. Have faith. Faith is believing without seeing. Faith is believing without seeing. You can't see the future, but you have to have faith that you are going to experience and have all the things that you want to achieve. You see, if you're going to play this vital role, it is important that you have a clear image of yourself, a clear image of where you're going. So I have some questions here. It's a little test to help you clarify the image that you have of yourself. The first question is, that I want you to write this down, and then I want you to answer it. It's not for me. It's not for Judith. It's not for the world team. It's not for Charles. It's for you. Who am I? Ask yourself that question. Who are you? Try to identify who you really are deep down inside. Because if you know who you are, then you'll know what you're willing to take on and what you're willing to overcome. The second question is, what I value most is. What do you value most in this life? Is it your family? Is it your relationship with your Father, your God? Is it your money? Is it friendships or relationships? What do you value most? I don't know the answer to your question, but you need to answer that question of what do you value most? The third one is, what motivates me? What motivates me? What gets you going? You know, motivation is a funny thing, but motivation is stimulated by small successes. Don't think that you're going to become a president's team member overnight. It is not going to happen. But your small successes, stepping up one step at a time, sponsoring new members in your team, one member at a time, selling one bottle of product at a time, that will cause you to be motivated, because every little success will inspire you to want to do more. Here's a good one. What do you like most about your Neolife business? What do you like most about your Neolife business? The other side of that question is, what do you like least about your Neolife business? What is it you don't like about your Neolife business? You see, when you answer those questions, then you can formulate answers and correct the challenges that you're running into. Here's the last one. If money and time, responsibility was not there, it was set aside, what would you do with the rest of your life? If you had the money, the time, no responsibility, what would you do? Who would you be? Where would you spend your time? How would you participate in this greater society? You see, this life, we have two objectives. One is to add value to people's lives. And the second one is to create value for people's lives. That's what Neolife is about, adding and creating value to individuals that join our team. Now, here's a philosophy and principles and beliefs that will define the process for you. And if you can write these down and think about them later, I think it would have a positive impact on the process of building your business. Here's the first one. Desire and dreams are the attributes of a successful distributor. Desires and dreams are the attributes of a successful distributor. You have to have a dream. You have to have a goal. You have to have a purpose. That is what's going to drive you. That is your motivation, not this message that I'm delivering you. This is a message for you to internalize and think about what's going on with you. But if you have a desire and a dream and a goal, and you really want to achieve it, that is your motivation. That will get you started faster than anything else. The second principle is share the opportunity first. You know, sometimes you become a product of your environment. You see other people sharing product and selling product and talking about product, but the reality is our biggest product is the opportunity. Offer the opportunity to people, and if they're not interested, that is when you share the product with them. I would say something like, hey, Judith and Charles, you know, I have my own business. And in my business, we help a lot of people to grow, to earn money, to travel. I was wondering if you would be interested in hearing about my business. Share the opportunity first, because it is necessary for you to attract more business partners so that your business can grow. The next principle is hold the opportunity high. This is a tremendous opportunity. This is your business. You own the business that you registered to. So this is an opportunity for individuals to take the business serious. You know, this is a profession. You are a professional business owner. Don't let anyone tell you, oh, you're just a distributor with some company. No, you are a professional business owner. So hold the opportunity high, act like a professional, look like a professional, talk like a professional, because your business is a profession. It is not just something that we do. Yes, we say you can work the business full-time or part-time. But even if you're working the business part-time, know that this is a professional opportunity that you can go out and attract people, young people, middle-aged people, senior people. You can go out and get them and let them know that they're becoming a part of something that is dynamic. Here's something that I think a lot of people have a challenge with. Success takes time. Success is not going to happen overnight. And when you see someone doing something, you say, wow, they're instant success. No, they were putting in the hard work. They were putting in the long hours. They were enjoying the discipline of doing. They were self-motivated. They were self-disciplined. And then it happened. That's when we see it. Success takes time. Don't try to rush through this process. Take your time. Do what is necessary and take step by step. Every day, do something. Improve yourself, improve what you're doing by 1%. Become 1% better at a lot of things as opposed to trying to become 100% better at one thing. Keep the business fun. Yes, it's a profession. It's a professional business, but you have to keep the business fun. Build relationships, team spirit. That is what's the fun part of our business. Be willing to smile. Be willing to share success with other people, even if you're not having it. Applaud their success, because when they achieve success, it means that it can be done. And if they can do it, you can do it better. Keep the business simple. Keep the business simple. Don't go out and try to be, something that you are not. Keep it simple. Talk to people in a simple way. Tell them your story. That is the most important part. Yes, there are a lot of things that you need to learn, but your story is more emotional and more motivating to an individual than trying to share the marketing plan or what ingredients are in the product. Tell your story. Tell the story of other people in your organization. Tell the story of your leader. It is important that you learn how to tell your story, your full story. We call it your ID. ID stands for identification. When you tell your story, you're trying to get people to identify with you and the challenges that you had, what you did to overcome them, why you joined Neolife, and the success that you're having. Keep the business simple. Now, here's the big one. Accept responsibility for sponsoring. Every one of you, from Charles and Judith down to the last person that became a member of the team, you have to take responsibility for sponsoring. There is no way to succeed in our business to any major degree if you are not going to take responsibility to go out and share our business. Our business is a word of mouth business. We don't advertise. Some people try to use the internet, but the reality is you have to go out and talk to people. Talk to people. Talk to people. And when you get tired, talk to some more people. You can rest for a moment, but then you need to go talk to some more people. You see, I've identified that the challenge with people not taking responsibility for sponsoring is that they don't know what to say. So they try to find people that are sick. They try to see people coughing or people that are hobbling and say, oh, you know, it looks like you have a medical problem. No, learn what to say to share your business. The second thing is learn how to respond. Not everyone is going to say, yes, I want to look at your business. Some people will say no, and some will say yes. So learn how to respond to a no or yes. Charles and Judith and Paul and Fred, they will help you. They will teach you what to say and what to do. You just have to be willing to take action on what they're teaching you to make it work. You have to sponsor. The last thing is, what do you do? So you need to know what to say, how to respond, and what to do. I know Paul in his training is teaching you all how to do one-on-one presentations with excitement and energy. Yes, it's necessary. You need to learn how to do an effective, listen to my word, effective one-on-one presentation with your prospects. Because the prospects buy you. They don't know me. They don't buy Ricco Brown. They don't just buy Neolife. They buy you. So it is important that you learn how to do a one-on-one presentation. Take responsibility for sponsoring. You need to sponsor, and you need to keep sponsoring. You need to try to achieve your 3 and 30 every month. 3 people that you personally sponsor. It tells you if you're meeting enough people. That's why we chose 3. Because if you get 3, it means that you are talking to enough people to cause your business to grow. If you only talk to 3 people in a month, you're not going to get your 3 and 30. 3 and 30. Personally sponsor 3 people every month. The next thing is keep people involved. When you sponsor people, it is necessary that you learn how to do some small meetings. You know, what am I? I'm thinking, I'm sorry, I made a mistake there. You have to do basic training. Every one of you need to learn how to do a simple basic training with your organization. Your leaders, your world team, your president's team, they will help you with manager schools. They will help you with senior manager schools. They will help you with executive manager schools. They will even do director schools with you. But you as an individual need to know how to do 2 things. A kit orientation when you introduce and a person starting your business, and a basic training. You need to tell people, look, if you come to training, then we can take responsibility for your success. If you don't attend training, then I'm not sure how you're going to improve your skills at building a successful business. To develop your skills, you need to be involved in the things that are going on. Here's the last thing. Build independent individuals. That's a principle that's so important. You can't be responsible for everybody in your team. You need some independent individuals that can learn what to do and then go out and do it. We call it I do, you learn. You do, you teach. They do, they teach. It is important that you find individuals that will take on a leadership role. What is leadership? Well, leadership is simply that getting people to follow you willingly. That is leadership. And people will follow you and duplicate your process if you help them to become independent. Make sure that these last four things are part of your business. Make sure that there is trust in your business. Trust simply means that we want to work in an environment where communications are open, where people feel free to take risk. An environment where communication is open and people feel free to take risk. They're not going to be punished. They're not going to be embarrassed, that they can take a risk, and your job is to help them by correcting any challenge that they have. You have to have respect. Respect is help us to value differences, to appreciate each person for his or her unique qualities. Respect. I'm okay, you're okay. God created each and every one of us, and he gave us talents and skills that no one else possessed. We're not all the same. We may think differently and do things differently, but let's stick to the philosophy of moving the business forward in a system that has been proven and designed for individuals to grow, that is being led by your president's team members and your world team upline. Belief. Belief is the cornerstone of empowering associates to assume responsibility. It is the cornerstone of empowering associates to assume responsibility. Responsibility to be the best that they can. You know, you can't have a goal for me. I can't have a goal for you. But if you have one, I can help you to achieve it. And that's where beliefs come in. When you let people know that they can depend on you, they can believe in you, they know that you're going to be there to provide them with the things that they need. And the last thing is humility. Humility simply means you are not always right. You don't have to have all of the answers. You are not always right, and you don't have to have all of the answers. It's okay to ask for advice. It's okay to hear other people's opinions and ideas. That's humility. That is what's going to help you to build the business that you want. This convention that you're participating in, it is designed to help you to grow. It is not just a rah-rah, ha-ha event. This event is designed to give you information to help you to develop the skills that's going to cause you to grow. I'm excited that you gave me an opportunity to come in today to share with you. And I'll leave you with three things. One is believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, it will give you confidence. Confidence. Confidence is sexy. You want to have confidence in yourself. And you want people to see your confidence, not arrogance, but confidence. When you talk to someone, you know that you're going in the right direction. Believe in your people. When you believe in your people, it builds relationships. Relationships. That's what we are. We're a people business. We're a human business. And a major part of what we do is build relationships with one another that can last for a lifetime. So believe in your people, and you'll believe you will have relationships. The last thing is this. Believe in what you're doing. Believe in this system of distribution. Believe in Neolife, because when you do, it will give you enthusiasm. Enthusiasm enough to overcome challenges and setbacks. It will cause you to move forward when people try to push you down. I want to congratulate you all on having this event. I want you to plan at this event so that you can have a great 2023. Thank you so very much. I look forward to seeing you all in January. I have a plan to be there in January, and I hope I have the opportunity to see each and every one of you at our kickoff meeting and at our director training or director kickoff for 2023. God bless you, and thank you very much.